Okay, hi everyone, thanks for being here. We're gonna be starting with today's live stream. I'm gonna be working as always with Unreal Engine on my game Spaceman Memories. I'm really glad to be back here on a new week. If you're watching and I didn't live stream on Saturday, as I said that I was gonna be live streaming on Saturday, sorry for that. I got a bit sick on Saturday, but I'm gonna be doing the live stream that I wanted to make on past Saturday. I'm gonna be making it throughout this week, the music composition, music making live stream. So we're gonna be starting here. I'm just gonna give a bit of context of what we've been working on. I've been working on some materials and stuff for the game, okay, on Spaceman Memories. And yeah, I've been working with some displacement in Nana and stuff. And let's get back to it. I wanna organize some of the stuff that I was working on here. I'm talking about the overall feeling of the level. So yeah, definitely let me start cleaning up some of the stuff around here, because yeah, this is a mess. This is currently a mess. This isn't looking as I would like. So let me start with that, definitely. And I'm gonna be removing some of this stuff. We're not gonna be needing some of this stuff for now. Just for now, we're definitely gonna be coming back to some of this stuff. Okay, so the should have made this a group. Yeah, too many trees around here, and they should have been a group. Doesn't make any sense. Okay, so if you're watching, thanks a lot for watching. Really appreciate it that you're here. Please let me know wherever you're watching on X, Twitter, Twitch. Just leave a comment in the chat. I would really appreciate it if you let me know if the live stream is working fine and everything. I'll be looking into the chat constantly. I like this material. I will definitely be using this one instead of the one that I already have, or maybe yes, maybe no. We'll see if I make a new version of that material, something that is more grayish. I think I'll definitely be using this one for the urban setting of things. Okay, awesome. This is what I wanted. So let me duplicate this. Yeah, I think this works. I'm thinking that I want to add some displacement to these past materials, the ones that I've been using previously, and maybe use some of the displacement maps from the new materials that I've been adding to the game to this. Maybe it works, maybe it doesn't. We'll see if it is meant to be. If these materials have some potential to be used with that displacement from nanite. But we'll see. If not, we'll make some other tests, some other experiments to see if it works. Let me just set this up here. Okay, definitely. Okay, so will this work? I think I'm gonna be deleting this one and this one. Let's do the same thing here. need to be able to go to the two sides of the map after we go down from this small town. I'm definitely gonna be extending the town to this part of the world to the right of what you're currently seeing. We'll get rid of this one in a bit. Let me just organize some stuff around here. Okay, so I think that works. Yep. Okay. And okay, let me see what we're doing here. Trying to fix everything here. Let's see. What do I have here? Oh yeah, we've got this one and this one. We'll try and make the same thing here. I think we've got some overlapping here. Yeah, definitely. So I'm thinking that this one should be smaller. Oh yeah, that doesn't work. I'm not using the right. I think I'm not using the right blueprint there. I'll definitely need to be looking into the right blueprint. Yeah, to prevent this. See, we've got that overlapping of faces and things start looking a bit weird. Let me think. Maybe if I just, well, yeah, let's say that works. Yeah, I think so. Oh, it's almost the same from what I got on the other side. Well, yeah, I think that would really work. Okay, so we have no way to go up there yet. So let me add a slope here. I think the slopes, this kind of slopes, are gonna be a bit tricky with trying to add the new displacement, as because I think the flat surfaces gonna be easier, but I'll definitely have some issues with this. Yeah, definitely. But we'll see. Let me just reorganize everything around here, just for the sake of having everything looking better. Okay, awesome. Great. I'm thinking that I should extend this to, yeah, definitely should extend this to, I will duplicate this one here. Yeah, I think that works. Yeah. Okay, so let me go up there. We'll see if everything is working as intended. Yep. This is looking rather decent. I'll definitely be working on some different kind of rocks than what I've been having on the game. But let me just see here what works and what doesn't work. Okay, so okay, awesome. We've covered the side of the mountain. Does this work? Yeah, I think that works. Sorry for that. I'm having a bit of allergies. Yep, I get that sometimes on the morning. Cause it's 5:15 where I live. So it's very early. That happens sometimes, specifically after I wake up. Should I add some rocks to the other side of this? Yeah, maybe. Maybe that works. Let's see how it looks in gameplay, right? That's the key to many of this stuff. Sometimes it looks nice on the camera, on the in-engine camera from the editor, but the last test to see if something works is the gameplay. Well, yeah, this looks nice, but it's a bit asymmetrical, so let me fix that. Maybe move this one a bit here. Or make this one bigger. That's looking like a rather nice entrance here, right? Yeah, I think that works. Let's try and bring a Tori just to see if it works. I'll definitely will be bringing the other Tori 3D model to some of these parts of the maps. I want to see some of the references of the of some of the shrines in Japan to see if. So I've got the other tori, but I don't know if that tori is only used on water. But I gotta be clear about that. So I'm gonna be looking at that. Okay, so let me just check something here. Just gonna check something around here. Okay, so I was having a bit of an issue with the camera, but I think I fixed it. Okay, so just give me a second. Okay, there it is. I think it's working. Okay, so this would be a nice entrance, right, to kind of like maybe like a very nice forest. Yeah, I'm thinking that works. Maybe not, but we'll see. This one will definitely be a group. Yes. Okay, we'll see if that works with the tori. Or do I need to move it back? I'll definitely be needing to move it a bit back. Okay, so let's turn this into that very deep forest I'm talking about. Okay, there it is. So let me check. Let's see how the audience is today. Oh, awesome. We've got a couple viewers next on Twitter. I'm pretty sure mostly from Japan. So thanks a lot to our Japanese audience for watching. And yeah, some viewers on Twitch also. Thanks a lot for being here. Really appreciate it. I'm gonna be extending the sections of this. Yep, that works. Maybe 20. Or 25, I think. Yeah. Let's say that the world extends up to there. For now. I'll be building things. Oh, what happened here? Let me check on this one. Oh, okay, awesome. Let me just have a feeling of how this is looking, the entrance to this magical forest. Yeah, I think that works. Yeah, this entrance works. Okay, let's start building that one. I think I'm gonna make all of these taller because I don't want to see the sky in here. It's gonna be maybe a kind of darker forest with lots of trees. Yeah, maybe here I can start using some of the blue the dark blue trees. So I'm gonna be looking at that. So if you're watching, let me know that you're watching. I would really appreciate it. And don't forget to subscribe wherever you are. If you're on Twitch, becoming a follower. No subscribers yet. If you're on YouTube, you can already subscribe to the channel. Okay, awesome. We can't see the sky anymore. So let me bring some of the trees here. Okay, so let's see here. Gonna create it. This is an incorrect name. Let me fix this. This one's going to be blueprint round blue tree 1. Okay, let me delete this one. Okay, round blue. Oh, this should be the blueprint. BP, there it is. Okay. I think this one. I'll see. Nah. I'm thinking maybe let me see. Let me go into modeling mode and see if I can turn this into its own mesh. Nah. No, this doesn't work. So where's the trunk to this? Am I using... Oh yeah. Let me think here. Okay. I'm thinking here. I'm thinking on how to approach this. I want to turn this one into an easier to use blueprint as the ground blueprint, in which I can duplicate stuff with the with the details editor. It's way too much work. It's definitely way too much work going 3x3, duplicating each 3x3. So let me think here. So where's the mesh? Where's the blue mesh? Let me think. Can't seem to remember how I built the blue tree. So we've got here the materials, right? Oh yeah, I think that's how I built it. I'll definitely be fixing this. So this one will be okay, and this one will be light. So what was the name? Light. Okay, let me fix this one. I don't know why this file stopped being synchronized with the version control system. I'm getting that X. That means it isn't being read by the version control. So let me see here. I'll fix that later. Okay, so let me build the tree from scratch. From tree. Okay, that's the one. I think that one is looking the same. Doesn't make... Let me just check here. No, it's not the same. Oh yeah, this is the darker one. So let me see. I'm just trying to see some of this stuff can be turned into one whole mesh. Just a mesh, not a blueprint, just a mesh. So that's what I'm doing here. Okay, so does this look right? I think it does. Oh, so this one is the past texture that I was using for trunks. Okay, so I think that definitely works. Let me check. I think it's too tall. Should be lower, right? Also, that's how you build a tree here in Spaceman Memories. We've got those layers. Really can't remember how I figured. Oh yeah, I figured that one from seeing a short on YouTube from this guy that was making some bushes. And yeah, that's how I got the idea of making the layering to give some volume to the trees, to the tree models. Okay, there it is. Let's see if we can turn this into its own. Merge multiple meshes to create new objects. Let's see if that one works. Oh. It works, right? It's definitely working. Because sometimes when I've tried doing that, I get some clipping on the faces of the meshes. It seems like the software tries to merge some stuff, some vertices. So yeah, that didn't happen here. So I think it works. Let me just move this one. So now I'm gonna be able, you'll see what I'm talking about. This is going to be, also we've got our friend Abdul on YouTube. Hey Abdul, how's everything going? Really appreciate it that you're here. Thanks for being back. How was your weekend? Okay, this one's gonna be amp round blue 3 1 merge. Also, our friend Abdul says in YouTube, the weekend was good. Awesome, dude. Really glad about that. Did you make any progress on your game, or were you just resting from school? Okay. So now I will be able to do this. I'm gonna show what I'm talking about. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So our friend Abdul says in YouTube, I had an English exam, so no adventures. Oh, sorry about it, dude. But you'll get time. Don't worry about it. You'll get time to get back to work on your game. So, have you been playing on your spare time? Do you play any games currently? Which game are you playing? Okay, this one's going to be BP round blue 3 group 1. Okay, so you'll see what's happening here. This will make it so it's very easy to make a forest. Okay, so let me delete this one, which was a blueprint. This is a mesh, and now if I start changing some numbers around here. See, we can start having a forest. Awesome. Let's change the spacing of the trees. Also, our friend Abdul says on the YouTube chat, especially Minecraft on the PC and EA FC24 and Assassin's Creed on PS5. Oh, you're playing great games currently. From those three, I would say the most favorite to me would be Minecraft. Yeah, I've loved Minecraft for many years. I also like to play soccer games from time to time with friends, and I haven't played an Assassin's Creed game since a couple years ago. But they're awesome games. It's a nice series of game. It's lots of fun, the historical settings and everything. Can't remember which was the last one, but I think my most favorite Assassin's Creed definitely was Black Flag, the pirates one, which was the one on the Caribbean. Dude, that game was magical, having the Caribbean setting in the water, the very light blue water. It was lots of fun. Really like that. Did you play that one, Abdul? Let me check here. Where's the spacing? Okay, so let's go here. So location. On Y axis. Let me just remember how I built this. Oh, there it is, the length. Is that the one? Yeah, I think so. Let me see here. So the length is 480. If I change it to 100. Also, our friend Abdul says, nope, I only played Assassin's Creed Mirage. Oh, you should definitely look into Black Flag. It was released a couple years ago. It may feel like an older game to many people, but it was one of the best. Oh, that's the spacing. Also, this doesn't look that crazy, right? This would definitely work for some kind of settings, but not for what we need currently. So let me change it here. So we had 480, I think 350. I'm using the Unreal Engine length units here. Also, yeah, that one works, right? Does it look like this one? Yep, that works. Maybe just a little bit less, maybe 330 units. Okay, there it is. Now we can start having our... Maybe I can start having some randomization here from the distance. Do we have a... Random integer. No. Also, our friend Abdul left a new message on the YouTube chat. But Zelda Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom are so good too. Yeah, dude. Those games are like the peak level of game development. Yeah. Very good games. So you've got a Switch too, right? Okay, let me find a new playlist. There it is. We've got new music incoming. Yeah, I played. I didn't finish any of the Zeldas because they're so long, dude. That's the issue in these times, in this era in which we have so many options of games, and you start playing one and you don't finish the other, and that's this never-ending cycle of playing games and not finishing them. So our friend Abdul says, I had a Nintendo Switch, but after getting a PS5 I sold it. Yeah, I understand it, dude. I'm also selling and buying stuff guy. Okay, so I'm trying to think which would be the best way to approach this. The distance. Let me see. Let me read here. I'm gonna read something here on my other screen. Okay. Let me ask the AI. Which nodes should I use in? Okay. Random vectoring range. That's the issue with the AI. You get lots of hallucinations currently. So yeah, I'm asking ChatGPT for a node, a blueprint node, and it's giving me a node that doesn't even exist. Let me ask it again. Okay, random floating range. Okay, that's the one that we need. So let me see, how would I approach this? Also, our friend Abdul left some messages on the YouTube chat. So I mean, I had an Xbox 360, then a Nintendo, now a PS5, and everything I sold it, which was sold. Yeah, I understand it, dude. Yeah, from all of those, it was understandable to sell those consoles. If you get a classic, if you get into your hands a classic Nintendo console, those ones I would not recommend to sell them. Yeah, I've seen those cases in which people regret selling the older Nintendo consoles, but yeah, I would sell an Xbox 360 because there's so in the market, you can get your hands with into one very easily. So yeah, I understand. So our friend Abdul says no, never. So my first was an Xbox 360. Yeah, that was your first console. Great console, by the way. Okay, so on the length, can I connect this one here? Remote integer to float. Okay. So length was 330, right? And let's say that we want to use a random range between maybe 300 and 350 for the spacing of this. Let's see if this works. Oh yeah, it is working. Now we can add some randomization to the trees. But we're getting some crazy stuff here. Maybe the lower number is way too low. So let me move this here. Maybe let's start with 315. Yeah, on the lower side, and 350 on the upper. The maximum number. Awesome. Yeah, I think that works. Maybe 350. We'll see if this works. So I'm also thinking that I could think I'm gonna change the scale too. So let me see. We've got the scale. Let's say 1 would be the minimum, or maybe 0.8 would be the minimum size of a tree, and 1.8 would be the maximum. I'm gonna compile that one. Okay, this is working. Maybe some of the trees are way too big. Oh, so see, that's the randomization at work. Yep, definitely. But I think now that we're working with the lower numbers on the distance between trees. Also, our friend Abdul says, I'm not understanding any of this. Also, no worries, Abdul. I'm gonna explain what's happening here. So I'm using a blueprint, right? And with the blueprints, there's this thing called the construction script, which is a function. Yeah, I think it's a function on the blueprints. It's different from the conventional event graph, as the construction script makes things happen. I would say before gameplay, right? Yeah, I would say before gameplay, before runtime. Yeah, things are built before runtime. Any code that you build here will be compiled before runtime, while you're making the game, while you're using the engine, the editor. And what's happening here is that I've got 2 for loops. So one of these for loops is to add meshes. So I'm using here this node in which I can add instances of a mesh, And in this case, I'm adding instances of the mesh of the tree. Also, our friend Abdul says, no, I mean, I don't understand all of the blueprint thingy. Yeah, no worries. That's why I was explaining a bit of it. So in layman terms, we've got two loops here, two for loops here, and each one before runtime adds meshes on the horizontal axis and the other one on the vertical axis, and we can set up the distance between those meshes. So that's what's happening here. So let me change the name of this. Variable. Okay, awesome. So now I think I'm gonna be, this one's gonna be 350, maybe this one 400. I'm trying to find a balance. So see Abdul, what's happening here. This is all being randomized while I'm working on building the world, and that's what the construction script is for. All of this is happening before runtime. So each time I move any of this, it's gonna randomize the numbers here, the distance between these meshes that I'm instancing, and also the size of those meshes that I'm instancing. That's what's happening there. That's why you see that funky stuff happening there, but it's normal. It's normal. Let me see how this looks in gameplay. Also, yeah, this is kind of working, and also doesn't work, because the smaller trees are getting a higher location. So let me set the location here. Random floating range. So the C axis should always be 0, right? Yeah, but because we're changing the size, it's getting changed. Also, our friend Abdul says it's better than making it by hand. Yeah, definitely. It's way better than going and duplicating tree by tree and that. Definitely. Yeah, that's why I'm trying to. So let me set all of the trees on the floor. Let's see, how do I fix that? So maybe 1.8 is way too big for some of these trees. Let's see, 1.2. I'm definitely seeing that 1.8 is way too big. Oh, so now, yeah, 1.8 is way too much. I think that one works now. And let's see. So I think the distance between each of the trees is it's a bit crazy now. I'm gonna make it so they're a bit closer. Also, our friend Abdul says, but like I said earlier, why don't you use the level design assistance mod? It makes the same. Oh, so just without the blueprint, it's like a function in the engine. Yeah, I haven't tried that one. Yeah, you told me about that one. And on Friday, sorry. Uh, I was waiting for your response. I asked you which was the name of the tool that you were using for level design. And yeah, because I had forgotten the name of it. So it's the level design assistance mod, right? Okay, let's see. Is that on the marketplace? Okay, let's see how it looks on the gameplay. Okay, I'm gonna look for it in the marketplace now. Let me just check here how this is currently looking. Okay, so we got the entrance to this kind of magical forest. Okay, we're still having issues with the floor, so we'll see if the tool that our friend Abdul is recommending works. So this one is, let me see, level design assistance mod. That's the name, right? Oh, so we're up to 1 hour already. We've got the message from the coffee stream bot on Twitch. Awesome. Oh, so Abdul says maybe wrong name. Yeah, let me know, dude. Let me know what is the right name for the tool, and I'm gonna be looking at it to see if we can make it work with what I'm trying to achieve here. Because the issue now, the sizes are they look kind of decent, the different random sizes, and also the distance between trees isn't that bad. The issue here is that the floor, I think this has to do with the size of the trees. When we change the size, some of them are smaller, so they get a bit. Let me see here. I'm gonna disconnect the scale randomization. And yeah, this definitely has to do with the scale. So see, the floor doesn't change. The lower level of the trees doesn't change. The distance between them changes, but the floor doesn't. So this definitely is related with the scale. So how would I approach this? Oh, I think it has to do with the minimum. Yeah, let's leave it at 1, and let's try 1.3 on the random range. Let me check here. Oh yeah, definitely. Oh no, not yet. It isn't fixed yet. But I think it's a bit better. No, not yet. Yeah, I think a bit better. Oh, so our friend Abdul says on the YouTube chat, search for LD. This name is Level Design Assistant Demo. Okay, let me see the Epic Marketplace. So which one of these? Oh, this one. Is this the one, Abdul? Level design assistant demo. Let me know if this is the one. Okay. Let's add it to the engine. So I'm gonna close the engine for this. I'm gonna save everything and we're gonna install it here. Okay, so we'll see how this one works. Okay, so I think, yep. Okay, let me fire up the project again. Okay, let's wait for it to load. While we wait for it, as I was saying on the beginning of the stream, this week, maybe on Friday or Saturday, because I didn't do it this last Saturday as I was having a bit of allergies. I'm gonna be working on Friday or Saturday. This week I'm gonna be working on the music of the game live here. I'm gonna be working with Logic Pro, which is a very powerful software, very fun to use software. And I'm gonna be using synths, digital synths, a MIDI keyboard. Maybe I can get my hands on another device which I can use as another camera, so we can see a view from the keyboard, from the synth keyboard, the MIDI keyboard, so we can see all of the process of how to make music. So yeah, let's you're all invited. If you're watching, you're all invited to that live stream. Would really appreciate it if you came by and hang out while I make music live on stream. This would be the first time that I would do this, so I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. So which was the name of this? Level design assistant demo. Okay, I'm gonna enable this one. You must restart now. Okay, let's wait for it to load again. Okay, so Abdul, you're still in the chat, right? So why is this one a demo? What are the limitations of this version of the plugin? What can you do with it, and what can't you do with it? Okay, so let me look for some other music while we wait for the engine to load. I think I'm a bit bored from this playlist. Okay, there it is. And I'm just trying to find some new music. Yeah, this is the one. Okay, let's hope that we don't have any issues, because these are remixes, but let's hope that we don't have any issues with the copyright stuff. Okay, so let me look into the documentation. So our friend Abdul says, so they brought a new second part, but I didn't saw what it does and what not. Let me check. Oh, awesome. Okay, level design assistant. We've got the features. Oh, so it's a small document, so I'm gonna look into it. Live preview of all your actions, features, how to launch the level design assistance. Okay, window, LD assistant, set the grid size to 10 for the plugin to work properly. Okay, let's see how it works. Okay, so let's wait for it to load. And let's set the grid size to 10, it says. Yep. Window, LD assistant. Okay, there it is. Okay, so this is the utilities. We'll set that one there. Okay, so let's see the documentation again. So we launch LD assistant. We've got the duplication tab. Selection drop down. So I'm reading now. Select the actors you would like to duplicate, enable the preview, set the offset, set the quantity, click on the duplicate button. Okay, let's try that. Let's try this one here. Okay, set the quantity. Let's say 10. Also, our friend Abdul has left a message on the YouTube chat. My opinion is that this is really easy and I could thought it myself. I didn't see the dog. Okay. Yeah, no worries, dude. Yeah, I always try to see the docs of everything because I think it's a good practice to see the full features of a tool. Sometimes I only go on the onto things in a shallow way, on a superficial way. So that's why I like to see the docs. Okay, so just make the preview on. Okay, so there it is, right? And this be ten. Okay. Duplicate. Okay. Yeah. Awesome. Yeah, I'm getting the hang of it. Great. Okay, let's restart this one. So let me set this one here. And let's duplicate. Yeah, that works, right? 300 works. So yeah, this works exactly like the blueprint that I was using. In the utilities, you can use randomness, says our friend Abdul. Okay. The rotation. Okay, awesome. Yeah, I'm seeing how everything works. Yep. Yeah, it's looking nice. This is working. Okay, so what about is there a way in which I can add some randomization into the size of every new mesh? Let me see. Let me look into that. This is move actors. Also, we've got a new follower on Twitch. Thanks, Lena Jordan, for following me. Hey, how's everything going? Thanks for being here. Really appreciate it. How's your day going? Okay, so I think I can't edit the size for now. I'm gonna work with it for now as it is. But this is awesome. I'm definitely gonna be using a lot of this tool, all the assistants. So thanks a lot to our friend Abdul in YouTube for the very good advice on this tool. I will definitely be using it a lot. Also, our friend Lena Jordan is asking on Twitch, what are you doing right now? So I'm currently working on my game called Spaceman Memories. It's a 2.5D game. Let me just fire up the gameplay a bit here. It's this 2.5D pixel art game which I'm making in Unreal Engine. It's a JRPG about a spaceman, a Japanese spaceman who comes back from space to recover his own memories. So I was working before, just a couple minutes ago. I'm working on some trees. I want to set up, find a better way of scattering the trees around, so it is easier for me to make forests instead of duplicating meshes in groups, and adding some randomization to the making of the trees. So for example, these trees that you see here, the green ones, were added to the level by hand. Also, our friend Lena Jordan, by the way, how long have you been streaming? Well, I would say Lena, like 3 weeks. Yeah, I started like a month ago, but I stopped like for 2 weeks. I felt a little. I'm gonna go on a limb here and be very sincere. I felt a bit insecure on the first weeks about this streaming thing, and I stopped it for the first week, but I came back. Now I'm feeling better about it. So yeah, I would say like 3 weeks of live streaming. So our friend Lena Jordan says it's look amazing. Oh yeah, thanks a lot. Really appreciate it. I really love that you like the game. how it's looking. It's been a lot of work doing the game here in Unreal Engine. So I was doing this game on another engine. I was doing it previously on Unity. So it's been a lot of work, and it means a lot to me when I get this kind of kind comments from people like you. So thanks a lot for being here and for liking the game. So I'm gonna get back here. So this is what I was talking about. So I'm trying to make trees, make forests in a more practical and easier way to start duplicating these meshes. So I was trying with this code, this script that you're seeing here, which is called Blueprints in Unreal Engine. And yeah, that is kind of working on some things that I would want. And I also was trying to learn a new tool that our friend Abdul from YouTube told me that I could use for level making. So our friend Lina Jordan is asking, so apart from streaming, what else do you do? Well, currently I'm almost full-time working on the game. Yeah, I'm trying to finish this project, but my profession has been, I've been a graphic designer, yeah, for a couple years now. So yeah, that would be my main profession. I've been a graphic designer, but I've learned to code and things to make my own games. So does that answer your question? But yeah, most of the time I'm working on the game. I don't do live streaming most of the day. I'm trying to live stream like for now 3 hours every day, but the rest of the day I just go back into the game, into the engine to keep working on it. Also, our friend Lina Jordan says, very nice, really appreciate it. Thanks a lot. Really glad that you like it. Also, I like this compared to what I was doing. This is how I duplicated these trees with the tool that our friend Abdul told me. And I like this because the meshes aren't part of a group. I can still edit some of this stuff. So I think that looks nice. Also, our friend Lina Jordan is asking on Twitch, which tools are you using for designing? So for designing the game or on my graphic design work. And our friend Abdul is asking on YouTube, do you play games too? And if yes, what games? Yeah, the problem that I've been having since I started in game development is that sometimes you forget to play. Sounds weird, but it does happen. You can't forget to play games. So I've been trying to be more disciplined on playing and not just working on the game. So I've currently been playing, the last game that I was playing was Zelda, The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening on Nintendo Switch. And I've also been trying some of the Octopath Traveler series. And I had also been playing again Undertale. So those are the last games that I've been playing. And yeah, that would answer like the question in the present of what I've been playing. But if you're asking of what games do I play often, I'm always changing. So those are the current games that I'm playing, but in a month I'm definitely gonna be playing something else. Also, our friend Lina Jordan is asking, which tools am I using on graphic design? So for graphic design, I'm mostly working now with the Affinity tools, which are Affinity Photo, Affinity Designer, and Affinity Publisher. Yeah, I think it's Publisher. Yeah, because I was working with Adobe previously, but the Adobe business model, the subscription thing, doesn't work for me. It's way too expensive for where I live. So now I'm using Affinity Photo. That's what I use for graphic design. Do you also work in graphic design, Lina, or any art stuff? Okay, so let me delete all of this and let's try and rebuild the forest. Okay, let's try this again. Let's try to get the hang of the tool. Okay. Let's change this axis. No, this one doesn't work either. No, that one either. Okay, so let me think on which would be the best way to approach this. Let me see. 300 on this axis. Okay, so let's try with 7 on the quantity of the meshes that I'm gonna duplicate. Okay, so our friend Alina Jordan on Twitch says, I'm a web developer. Also, I used to do artwork as a graphic designer. Oh, awesome. So which tools are you currently using for web development? I've always been trying to get into web development because it's a natural thing, right? To get into web development as a graphic designer in these modern times. But yeah, I haven't been disciplined about it. I haven't got the hang of it. I've gotten into UI and UX design. I've really liked Figma, and I made my a couple projects with it, but I haven't gotten that deep into web development. So which tools are you using? Are you currently working on any projects? Distributes between the first and the last actor selected. I'm just trying to see here how the tool works. I'm trying to get the hang of the tool. Also, our friend Lina Jordan says you're using VS Code. Yeah, that's like the king, right? The king of everything. Yeah, I've also used VS Code for many projects. I've stopped using VS Code that much. I used it way much before I used Unreal Engine, because I was working in Unity. While I was using Unity, I was working with C#, the language, and I wasn't using, on the previous Unity project, I wasn't using any visual scripting. So I wrote all the code. So my go-to code editor was Visual Studio Code. So it's very fast. It's a very quick tool. I really love it, the plugins and stuff, and you can turn Visual Studio Code into anything that you want. So I really understand the hang of it. So are you working currently in any projects? Are you a freelancer, or do you work in a company? Okay, so that works, right? So the thing about this, yeah, I'm thinking that this tool has its upsides, but also, yeah, maybe a bit of its downsides also. Because if I duplicate all of this with the tool, yeah, I'm getting different separated meshes, with which would be an upside depending on what I need. But if I wanna edit the or maybe delete some of this or move some of this stuff, it would be a bit hard. So yeah, I'm thinking now. I'm thinking if I will stay with the tool for this. Yeah, I'm thinking that I'm gonna come back into the tool of the assistant later to see the intricacies of it. I want to go deep into the tool to see how it is best used. So for the moment, I'm just gonna use the blueprint for now, but I'm definitely gonna come back to the tool. So let me fix some of this stuff. 1.1. I'm gonna compile this one and move it a bit down. I don't wanna have any issues with the so the scale changes the trees a bit. Let me see here. Yeah, I think now it works. Yeah, I think now it definitely works. So let me see if I move this one here. And yeah, this is a good thing about the blueprint, in which now I can change the rows. How many rows do I need here? Maybe no, that is in the axis. This one could be 3. Yeah, 3 rows. Awesome. Can just move it here, and I've got the forest working. Awesome. So our friend Lina Jordan on Twitch says, this is my profession. You can say freelancer. Awesome. Yeah, I understand. I've been a graphic designer, a freelancer for many years, so I understand the upsides and the downsides of freelancing. It's nice as you can manage your own time, and I would say the downside of it, I don't know where you live, but the downside of it where I live is that sometimes there's no work. When you have work, it's very nice. You can get good money, but when there's bad times and the money isn't moving around, yeah, it's harder. So the forest is working. I'm liking how the forest is starting to look. Maybe I'll change the floor around here. Definitely. Let's try and change the floor around here just for the sake of seeing how it looks. Also, Lina, have you tried making games? Is that something that you have tried, or is that something that you have in mind in the future? Okay, so let's see how this looks. Maybe it's a bit too crazy, maybe not. We'll see. Trying to see the size of this one. Yeah, this one is 14 by 14. Okay. I'm just playing around here. I'm just trying to see if this works. Graphic wise. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe it changes the vibes of this place too much. But we'll see. Okay, let's see. Also, our friend Lina Jordan on Twitch says there's no need to change your past. You're doing a great job. I do not need to do more developing in games or any other. Yeah, I completely understand. Completely get it. Yeah, it's very easy to get overwhelmed and try to learn everything in the technology field, and then we don't master stuff. So yeah, it's a nice way of thinking. It's a good way of thinking. We should know where to stop, which are our limits, so we can manage in a better way our mental health. So yeah, awesome. Really get it, really understand it. I'm thinking that this doesn't look as nice as I would thought, so let me delete this one. Let's try another one. Let's try this one. Maybe the purple doesn't work, but we'll see. As I'm thinking that the green doesn't work with the blue trees and the setting of the dark forest. So that's why I'm trying to use another material for the floor, another blueprint. So let's see now how it looks in gameplay. Also, our friend Lina Jordan is asking on Twitch, did you do 2D or 3D animations? So are you asking about the assets on the game, the current assets that you're seeing, like the Spaceman, the character? Are you asking about that? Also, I think this looks rather nice, right? This is starting to make sense. Yeah. The green didn't make sense. The green ground didn't make sense at all. And this changes the setting. It feels like we're getting into a darker place. And yeah, gives a change of vibe. Also, our friend Lina says, the question was, did you do 3D or 2D animations for things like the character, like those assets? So these are 2D animations. Yeah, these are sprites. I'm gonna show you how this works. So yeah, this is Unreal Engine, and many people think that you can only make 3D stuff here, but in reality you can use 2D assets. Let me show you here. So I'm using this thing called flipbooks, in which you can import sprites into the engine like this sprite sheet. I'm using this 2D sprite sheet, which I made on a sprite. This is an image. Then I can extract each of these frames and turn them. I extract them here. They are all extracted, and then I turn them into these things called flipbooks. Those are the 2D animations inside Unreal Engine with the tool called Paper 2D. And then you set up all the code, and you can see everything working here. So here's the walk animation. See? Yeah, and you can turn that into a character controller. with the blueprints. But as you can see, this is just a flat sprite. Yeah, there's no 3D involved on the character, but yeah, the other stuff is full 3D, which is made with pixel art. Like this, all of this is made with pixel art, tile sets, every asset that you see here. So it's a mix of both. I'm using 3D for the world and 2D for the characters. So thanks for asking. Nice question. I've been meaning to share about the tool 2D, Paper 2D and Paper CD, which is the other tool within Unreal Engine to make animations inside the engine. So as I was saying before answering the question, I think I'm gonna use this floor. Let me change the player start here, so we're closer to the place where I'm currently at. I'll definitely be changing the floor. Oh, Lina says, really appreciate it. Okay. Glad to share about the process. Really happy to share about it. Yeah, thanks for asking. Thanks to you too. Okay, so this would be the entrance to this dark magical forest, which makes sense, right? With the blue trees. So I'm still seeing some separation there between the trees and the floor. So I'm definitely gonna be moving some of this down. Just a little bit. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, that works. Yep. Okay, let's see how it works again in gameplay. This is a rather nice entrance, right, to the magical forest. Yeah, I like this. I like how it is looking. Okay, so maybe I can add like the road. Yeah, this could be like the main floor of the forest, but I could add like the road with another material. So let's see how that looks. So let me find let's try this one, right? The one that I was trying to use. Maybe it works, maybe it doesn't work. Okay, so let me see. Let's see here. Yeah, maybe it does work, right? Let me duplicate this one here. And let's leave this one here. And now this. I'm just playing around here. Maybe some of these things aren't gonna work. But I'm just trying to see if they work. Maybe I'm gonna duplicate a Tori here. Yeah, definitely. I think it makes sense, right? Maybe center it a bit. Okay, let's see how it looks in gameplay again. I think it looks rather nice. Yeah, the forest is starting to make sense, right? Yeah, really liking this. Let me move this one a bit so we can have it a bit more centered. So now I'm thinking that this part should be 4 rows. And now let me duplicate this one here. And this one should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 rows. Yep. Yep, definitely. Maybe I can move this one a bit. So I think I'll definitely be deleting this one. Let me see if that works. Yeah, that works. Okay, so let's fire up the game again. So we get to the entrance, we get the nice floor, and the setting changes, right? The setting definitely changes. So yeah, I'm thinking that this one should be like this. And the thing is, I can add some fences around there, so I shouldn't be able to get too close to the trees. I'm just playing here. I'm just trying to see if this works or if it doesn't. Okay, so that isn't the one that I need. Wood fence. This is the one. Okay, awesome. Also, Abdul, are you there? Are you still there on YouTube? Lina, are you still there on Twitch? Let me know, guys. Let me see here. Yeah, I think that does it. Okay, so I'm just trying to find the best way for the player to not be behind the trees, so we don't get the issue with the camera. Okay, this works. See, that was what I was talking about. So I removed the row of trees, and with the fence now, even though I can still cover the player just a little bit, not that much, so yeah, we don't lose the character. Okay, awesome. Let me add some fences here, some additional fences around here. That's a nice remix. I'm liking this Studio Ghibli lo-fi hip-hop playlist. Yep, nice playlist. Do I need it on the other side? Let's see how it looks. Yeah, I don't think I need it on this side. I will be adding a blocking volume here, so I shouldn't be able to get into. Also, there I don't think I need a blocking volume there. Yeah, definitely. Okay, so let me move this one a bit here. Let's change the spacing so it looks better. So I'm really liking really digging the look of this forest. This floor with the ground floor, which I will also be using for the dungeons, they really make sense one with the other. So let me extend this. Let's start extending this. So 20 on the vertical. Yeah, I'm thinking 40. Yeah, 40 does it. Definitely. Yeah, so I can extend the forest up to around here. Maybe I can add some puzzles around here, some enemies. And this one, 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe 30. See, this is the great thing about the blueprint. You can start extending stuff in a very, very easy way. Okay, so I'm just gonna duplicate this one here and then this one here. Yep. And see, it's very easy to start making a forest with the blueprints. I should definitely make a blueprint out of this fence. Yeah, I'll do that. I will do that in a bit. I'll do this by hand now. I'll do the blueprint later. So let's add something different here. Let me think. Maybe we can add something around here, right? I will definitely be changing these walls, these mountains into something purple, right? Yeah, we'll see. We'll see if it works. We'll see if it doesn't. Let me see if a puzzle works here. Also, a puzzle works here, right? So I'm just thinking here. Because this could be the entrance to some kind of special dungeon, right? Let me see how it looks. I always like to see how the gameplay camera shows things, see if they work, if they doesn't, how the vibe of it is. Okay, so this is working. See, the fence is doing its work. I'm not able to go there, so I can't cover the player character completely. No, I think this doesn't work. Yep, it should be like a longer walking, a deeper road. So this definitely doesn't work. I will get it back to how it was. Yep, this one. So yeah, maybe when we get to here, we can go deeper onto this part of the world. So let's do it. But I'm thinking that there should be something around here, right? So the forest doesn't look that dull. Let me see how the toadies look from the side view on this forest. Okay, looking nice. I think they do look nice. They do work with what I'm trying to achieve here. So I'll leave them. Yeah, they do look nice. And see if I get closer to them. We don't get clipping on the mask. So I should be careful here. I should add some blocking volumes around there. So I shouldn't even be able to go, not even to this part of the world or here, because we could get stuck and that would be buggy. So I will be adding some blocking volumes there later. Okay, so let me just send a message here on the Twitch chat. Also, we're almost up to 2 hours. I felt that this stream has gone really quick. So it's been a fun stream. Nice interactions with a couple friends, a couple older friends, new friends on Twitch and on YouTube. So yeah, fun stream. Okay, let's continue here. And this one, should I duplicate it or just keep adding more sections? Yeah, I'm thinking, let me check this one here. Okay, there it is. So our dark forest is taking good shape. Yep. There should be something different here, right? So we don't have this. I don't know if this is the right word in English, as I'm not a native English speaker, but it's a bit monotonous here. Is that the right word? Can't remember if that is the right word. The right word. But something should be happening, or there should be something a bit different here when we get into the forest. Or maybe not. It makes it look more mysterious. Or maybe the battles, right? Maybe I add some enemy battles around here, and that would make this part of the forest interesting. Okay, that works. Awesome. Now we should be able to go up here, and then we can add a puzzle so we can get into a dungeon or anything. Okay, so let me think what can we add around there. Yeah, I'll definitely let me see some of the materials that we were working with. Oh, I didn't realize that the Japanese subtitles aren't working. Let me check. Let me fix that. Okay, just give me a second. I think we lost the Japanese subtitles. Let me enable them again. Okay. Let me just try and fix that. Oh, so I think they're broken. I don't know if I can fix them on stream. Oh yeah, I think I can. I think they're back. Yep, they're back. Awesome. Yep, the Japanese subtitles are back. Sorry for the Japanese audience on X, on Twitter. I didn't realize, so I don't know how many minutes did we lose the Japanese subtitles. So please let me know if they're lost. Okay, so what was I talking about? Yep, let me fire up a new window here. And stylized. Yeah, this is the website. So let me look for some rock texture. Oh yes, I'm thinking something like this, right? Or maybe something like this. Oh, this one looks nice. I think this one would look nice if I changed the color of the lava. Yeah, to something more neon-like. We'll see. We'll see if that works. Oh, so that one would work also as a rock material. I'm thinking if I'm analyzing this in my head to see if these lava rocks would work on a model which isn't flat. Okay, let's try it. Let's try and see if it works. Okay, so did the music stop? Yeah, I think the playlist is finished. So let me find a new one. Or I'll just restart that one, because that's a good playlist. Okay, so we've downloaded it. I'm gonna extract it. I'm just trying to add some interesting stuff around here, some props, some stuff that makes the forest more diverse. I'm trying to add some life into it, because it's looking a bit too monotonous. I don't know if that is the right word. I think I forgot if that is the right word. Sorry for that if that isn't the right word. But yeah, I will try to create maybe some rocks with some glowing materials now. So let's try and see that. So we're up to 2 hours and 5 minutes. Awesome. I saw the automatic message on the coffee stream bot on Twitch, so that means we're up to 2 hours. So thanks a lot to everyone who has been watching. Thanks a lot to everyone who has been sending messages on the chat, wherever you are, on YouTube, on Twitch. Really appreciate it, guys. Thanks a lot. Let's continue here. So this is the lava rocks, and as always, let's fire up a sprite so we can edit some of this stuff, and let's send it afterwards into Crocodile so we can make the 3D model. We'll see if it works. We'll see if it works. Let me see. Okay, so I'm thinking this one would be 96 by 96 pixels. Okay. Yep. Okay, so let me see here. Yeah, this is the color. So I'm thinking that I do not want this lava, but it would be really cool if, yep, we turn this into some glowing bluish material. Yeah, something. Oh yeah, something like that. Maybe it works, maybe it doesn't. We'll see. Okay, so we're getting some of those, yeah, orange pixels around there. I'll correct that later. Let's just make progress here. Okay, there it is. Let me send this one to Crocodile 3D to see how the 3D model will start looking. So I think definitely this doesn't work. Yeah, this blue doesn't work. I'll get it back to the lava tone. Yeah, we'll see if this works. Just bear with me here. Okay, so I'll say this one would be glowing rock, or maybe some kind of more square structures like in Stonehenge, maybe instead of the rocks. We'll see. Okay, so now crocodile. So if you're watching, thanks a lot for watching. Just let me know if you're watching. You can leave a message on the chat wherever you are, on Twitch, on Twitter, or YouTube. I will be looking into the messages. If you have any questions about the ongoing development of Spaceman Memories, just let me know. I would be really happy to share more about it. Okay. I don't know if this will work. Yeah, I think the issue with this one will be, or let me see. Yes, I definitely think the issue will be the height map. Yep. But let's see. I'm trying to make the whole rock from one whole plane, not trying to use random placing with the tile set, because if I use random placing, that will break the UVs of the model, and that will end up breaking the height map, the displacement on nanite inside Unreal Engine. So I'm just gonna start here and see what I can do. Oh, so where did the subdivisions go? Okay, there it is. I don't know if this will work. I'm just trying stuff here. Okay, making a bit of sense. I'm just gonna turn all of this. Yep. We'll see if this works. So if we add some randomization to some of these vertices, one of these vertex or vertices, can't remember which is the plural of those in English. If it is vertices or vertexes, can't remember. Can't seem to recall that one. We add some randomization to these ones. Starts looking like a natural formation, right? Maybe something that you could find in nature. Yeah, see, looks a bit more like some kind of rock formation. Let me make these sides less pointy. Yep, definitely. So I think this will not break the height map. The height map will work with this because this is one whole plane turned into the whole mesh. But we'll see. We'll see in a couple minutes if the experiment works. Yeah, less pointy. Okay. Okay, this looks like some kind of rock formation. Yeah, maybe this one more or less pointy. Just trying to make it look natural, so it makes sense when it is underground. Okay, I think we'll leave it at that. We'll see if this works in like 5 minutes. Let's bring all the maps, the height map, the ambient occlusion and everything to see if this will look as I think it will look. Okay, I'm gonna export this one. Which was this one? Glowing rock 1. Okay. Let's... Is this a prop? Or is this part of the ground? Rocks. Yeah. Folder. Okay, so let me now bring, oh, gotta do the same process as before, assign the other materials. So this one is height map, color map, or is this the height map? No, let me see. This is the normal map, obviously. I'm gonna do this each by each so I don't get lost. So ambient occlusion first. Oh, so this one was the ambient occlusion. I thought this one was the height map, so I would have made that mistake. Okay, now the height map. This is the magic one. This map will make it or break it. Whichever thing that I'm trying to do here, this is the map that will make it or break it. Well, we'll see. Just bear with me here. I know this is a bit boring, this part of the process, but at the end, afterwards, it looks great. So I think it is worth it. This one is very important. The roughness map will change it a lot. This is a rock material. It will give very nice shadows and highlights. Okay, awesome. Now let's export this. This one is roughness map. Normal map. And now we go with the height map. Awesome. Now we can go back into Unreal. And I'm gonna import some of this stuff. And let's create. Oh, yeah. Yep. We've got the same issue that I had been having last week. I gotta bring these ones through. Let me see if it is easier to do this. Yeah, I don't know why this keeps happening when I export from Crocodile. I don't know if it is a feature or a bug. Anyways. Yeah, it's easier to do this here on iSprite instead of doing it through Crocodile, which means importing the maps and then re-exporting the whole model. But I think this will be the workflow that I'm gonna be using. It makes more sense. And finally the ambient occlusion, and now we're ready. Now we're ready to bring this into Unreal. Okay, awesome. Okay, so let me set up all the maps in here. This one, this one, this one, and this one. So this one was the displacement, right? And ambient occlusion and roughness. Okay. Let me grab some of these nodes so I don't do everything from scratch. And this one goes into the normal. This one goes into the ambient occlusion. Awesome. Okay, this is how the material looks. I'm gonna apply it. Let's set it with the rock. Glowing rock. There it is. Okay, so we can see the additional geometry yet, as this isn't using nanite. So let me see here. Before setting nanite, I'd like to see the displacement. Okay, so let's set the magnitude of the displacement to 20 and the center to 0.2. Okay, I'm gonna close some of these things. Okay, so there it is. Now if I enable nanite, we should be able to see the additional geometry. Also, it's, yeah, I think this one will not work. Yeah, I'm definitely seeing the additional geometry. Let me see it around here. But we're getting sims. Yeah. Yep. Yes. The faces are getting broken. Yeah, that's what I thought it would. It was a possibility. Before doing this, I really thought that this was a possibility. So let me see if we can maybe fix it. Yeah, we're getting those weird seams. Yep. I think I changed the geometry too much. Yeah, the geometry is, yeah, it's too much in many, way too much directions. Everything going in many directions. The vertices going in many directions. So that is what broke the material, and it has to do with the displacement. Because if I get rid of that displacement, that doesn't happen. See, this is the one that is breaking everything. Yeah, it's a emissive color. Okay. Let me see. I'm trying to use that emissive color setting. So will the white parts be emissive or the black parts? Yeah, let me see. Okay, so let me reconnect this one. Let me see. Try and change that displacement center back to 0.5. See what happens. Yeah, it's getting even more crazy. Yeah, the displacement will not work on this kind of mesh. Definitely will not work. Maybe less displacement, maybe just 15. Yeah, doesn't work. Yeah, too bad. I really thought for a while, for a bit, that it was gonna work, but it really doesn't. So we're gonna get rid of the displacement, and let me try just to see how it works. But this works even if we're not getting that displacement. This still looks like some kind of cool rock, some cool glowing rock, right? Yeah, so let's make the lava thing glow. Let me see. Let me open up this one. Okay, so if I delete all of this, okay. Maybe on another layer. Yep, there it is. And this one should be white, I think. If not, it's gonna be the contrary. just trying. Yeah, that's what I needed. Okay. Let's see if this works. If not, I think I just gotta invert it. No. No, that doesn't work. I'm thinking, how would this one be built? I thought this one would work as a mask, but I'm thinking. Let me see if we have some example material. Do we have some lava? No. Glow. Yep. How would I approach this one? Yeah, I haven't tried this one before, like using a mask just to I had made glowing materials, but it was the whole mesh. I hadn't tried before just using a mask. So okay, would this one work? No. What about the... No. Neither. Oh, how about that one? I think it's doing nothing. Oh, so it's emitting from other places. Okay. Let me think. Okay. Let's see on the web. On lit shading model. So I'm reading here. I'm trying to see how this would work. So no. Okay, so this is what I've built before, but we want a masked emissive material, right? Okay, so this is the mask. This is what I was trying to achieve. Okay. So emissive. Oh, okay. Okay. Now we're getting somewhere. So with this one, so yeah, this one definitely works as a mask. What happens if I do this? No, it isn't working. Let me read again. Okay, so this one is the texture sample for the mask, and we get the, okay, so we can multiply this one by this one. Yeah, because I was trying to do this. I was trying to use this kind of texture map, but I'm seeing that this is different. So how would I? Well, definitely. We'll definitely be coming back to this later. Yeah, I gotta figure this one out. Yeah, this would be like the previous stream, like last week, like on Thursday, which I had to figure out the nanite tessellation displacement. So I'll figure this one out and I'll definitely come back to it. So let me just check. We're up to 2 hours and 43 minutes. I will almost be finishing the stream here. So yeah, we're almost up to our time limit. We'll be streaming for 3 hours. If I can add some more hours throughout the next days, I will let you guys know. So yeah, I'm just thinking here. Yeah, because I'm trying to use, what I'm trying to do here is use this one as, I thought that this one could mask this one. Okay, let me. Yeah, this is what I'm trying to achieve. Okay. How about this one? Okay, so I'm gonna disconnect everything here. We'll just try and see how this looks. And which should be the node here? Oh, a parameter. Yeah. Yeah, this would be glow color. Okay, so we're multiplying the emissive color by the texture sample. And this is the brightness. Yeah, I'm gonna do that afterwards. Are we getting all of the channels? Yep, the RGB. Okay. Now we're getting somewhere. Yeah, see? It's glowing. Now it's glowing a bit more. Let's add another multiply node. Let me move this one to here. Let's try and see 2. Okay, now it's glowing. Now it's glowing. Definitely. So if I reconnect this one back, are we getting that back? Yeah, I think we're getting it back. Oh, now it's working. Let me check. Let me just check here. I think it's changing some of this texture. I don't want it to change that texture colors or not, or it's just no, it's not changing it. Or maybe a bit, maybe it's the lighting. Yeah, let me check 1.5. I think that one is working. Let's see how it looks in gameplay. So yeah, cool. Figure it out. I had to use the multiply node. We'll see if this one. Yeah. Doesn't look like I would like. Yeah, I'm not digging this one yet. I really have to make some refinements here and there with the model and also the material. I'm still not liking how it looks, but at least I kind of made it work. Let me see. Default lit, on lit. I think that was how I would have to set it up.
How about using a higher number here? Oh, now it's glowing even more. Yeah, I like how that one is starting to look. Is this affecting? No, this doesn't seem to be affecting the environment. But we're getting the glow. It's the mask is working. The logic that I had in the back of my head made sense. I just had to add the multiply node. But yeah, this one works. The texture worked. Let me add back the normals and the ambient occlusion. It's looking kind of nice. Let me change the orange. How about if we use the blue? Yeah, it changes everything to that blue. How about the pink? Oh, that one looks nice. Oh, this is looking nice. This makes sense with the overall feeling, the overall look of the forest. Oh, liking this. I'm liking where this is going. I'm trying to use this one. 4. Oh yeah. Yeah, this is looking nice. We'll see if we'll put one of these around here. Maybe duplicate this one. Okay. None of these make anything yet. They have no functionality. But they could give a bit of context on what this forest is about. Maybe we can get some of this exotic glowing material on this forest. It's looking nice. It's looking rather good. I'm liking it. Yeah, the pink makes sense on this part of the world. Maybe more pink. And let me see at 3. Yep. I like how this looks. Maybe it should be more emissive, right? Right now it's just it's just absorbing the light. How about 10? So let me go back into the Unreal docs. Okay, there is default lit. Yeah, that's the one I'm using. Shading model. So it said no, everything is set as it should. But I want to see if this is affecting us, because I'm not seeing any of this glow bouncing on the other meshes. So I'm just trying to see if this emits light as I'm thinking. Okay, so let's open up the other map, which is darker, the dungeon one. Just to see how this light is bouncing around. So is it bouncing? No, it isn't. So see, we aren't getting any pink here on the wall, and I'm pretty sure that let me see. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Oh, so here I think we can see it. So are we seeing the green bouncing on the wall, the green glow? No, I think not. Let me see. Is this something to do with the material? No, I think not. Okay, so I'll figure it out throughout the day, and I'll be coming back to it tomorrow to see in more depth how to make these glowing materials work. So at least we're getting the glow, the mask is working, but I'm not seeing the interaction, the bouncing of the light as I would have expected, or maybe let me see if it has to do with the settings. Oh yes, it has to do with the settings. Oh, how stupid of me. Yeah, pretty lame. Yeah, it has to do with the settings, with the graphic settings. I was using the medium settings, and on high settings you can see the bouncing of the light. Yeah, the material works. See, we're getting the glow, definitely. Okay, so let me delete this one. Oh, so this is looking nice. The glowing is very nice. It's bouncing. Also, let's get back into the forest to see if this one's working as I thought. Okay, let's wait for it to load. Oh yeah. I'm liking this one. Awesome. Yeah, it's definitely bouncing around. Yes, this gives a nice touch to the forest. So I think now it's way too much glow. Yeah, seeing how it looks now, it's way too much glow. So let's try 5. We were using 10. Let's try and see 5. Maybe 7. 7.5, I think. Yep. Yeah, there it is. I'm liking how that looks. So let's see this in gameplay. Yeah, we're not getting a frame rate drop on OBS. No, it's working flawlessly. Let me see. Let's see how that material looks on the forest. Yep. It's looking nice. It's interacting with the floor. See the reflections on the floor and on the trees, on the sides of the trees. The material is doing its work. Yeah, the mask, the glowing thing is doing its work. Definitely. liking how this looks. So tomorrow I'll keep extending this forest. I will be adding some buildings around here, some non-playable characters and other stuff, so we can give more life into it. So this is awesome. This was great progress. We're up to 3 hours. I got the coffee stream bot automatic message. So we'll be ending the stream as always. As I had been ending the previous streams. I'll go into my X and we'll look a bit into the other game developers' work. Okay, so we'll see this tweet from our friend Midoriko, very good friend, very supportive friend on Twitter, on X. Oh, see, this guy Diabonobu 3D is also using. We follow each other. Is also using Unreal Engine 5. Pretty cool progress, right? Nice creatures, awesome. Let me restart the music. Oh, what changing is this? Looks cool, right? Looks super fun. Yeah, arcade, hard game, really hard game. Okay, so we've got our friend Neko. Oh, look at that cool animation in Blender. I don't know how to use Blender, so I really admired all of these guys that have learned to use Blender, because I feel like Blender it's a bit overwhelming. Oh, see, this is also Unreal Engine. Awesome, Lauhi. Nice animations from Nomari. Really cool. Oh, I remember this setting in Unity. Yeah. Oh, this looks nice. This is Unity. People are still making awesome games with Unity. Not all of us game devs went to other engines like me. Many still kept working in Unity, and I really admire that. Yeah, it shows resilience, and the company hasn't been grateful to the game developers, but people are still using it to make very cool things. See this one, Jumpo Man, looks like a great game, also made in Unity. Oh, this looks crazy, and we'll see this. Oh shit. This one I'm pretty sure this one is Unity or Unreal, because all of this destruction, the particles and everything, the animations is very heavy on the physics side of things. So, pretty cool. Awesome game holo lover. Great work on the physics of destruction there. Okay, so we're up to 3 hours and 4 minutes. I'm gonna be closing the stream in a bit. Thanks to everyone for being here, really appreciate it. Had a lot of fun with the fun conversations today with the guys that came by. Thanks a lot to you, to on Twitch and on YouTube. Really fun conversations. I would be really happy if you came back any other day, so we can talk more about making games or building any kind of project with technology. I'm passionate about talking about the building side of things. So yeah, I think that would be all. Thank you all for being here. Really appreciate it. I will be seeing you guys tomorrow. Thanks for being here. Bye bye, and don't forget to subscribe if you're on YouTube, and give me a follow if you're on Twitch or on X or on Twitter. So thanks a lot for being here. Really appreciate it. Bye bye. Have a good day or a good night wherever you are.